How to make $300 a day wholesaling real estate. So $300 a day times 356 is over $100,000 in 1 year wholesaling real estate. So how do you day by day make actionable steps in order to hit that $300 a day in your business? Today's video, I'm going to give you all a good guide on how to hit that figure in your business. Today, this video is brought to you by a Propstream giveaway. Propstream is giving a 1 year free subscription of their service. Propstream is what I use to find cash buyers, motivated sellers, to skip trace, and so many other features that I use in my business. To sign up for this giveaway, all you have to do is use the link down below. With my link, you get a 7 free day trial, just trying out Propstream. And with that link, if you're signed up using my link, that automatically enters you into the giveaway. And for those who already signed up or are currently signed up with Propstream using my link, you are automatically entered into this giveaway. So once again, Propstream is giving away 1 free year subscription of their service. So check the link down below. If you're gonna buy Propstream anyways, you might as well use my link and enter yourself into this giveaway. All right, so how do you make $300 a day wholesaling real estate? So I was able to hit this mark, after my first closed wholesale deal. A year after, I was able to hit 6 figures worth of assignment fees. And so in today's video, I'm going to talk about different things that we can do in our business to hit that. So number one, let's talk about lists. So lists are essential to your business. You have to get a list in order to start doing that money generating activity, which is talking to sellers, right? So talking to sellers is the most important thing of your business. That should be in the forefront of your business. Well, contacting them, whether it's through text, voicemail drops, bandit signs, whatever it is, that's the most important thing. Contacting, talking to a seller, over the phone or in person. So how do you get there? You get there by lists. So the best list, hands down, is Driving for Dollars. It's a super niche list. I talk about it extensively on this channel. That's how I close the majority of my deals. Making $300 a day is using that Driving for Dollars list. And I still have that list that I can market to. And I'm probably going to have my cold caller call this list, do a new skip trace, and just have her go down that whole list, because you can still get money, you can still glean money from that list a few months afterwards. The next list I want to talk about are property owners who own their property for over 10 years or even further, like over 15 years. Those are highly selective lists. Most of my deals come from properties or property owners that own their property over 10, 15 years. And even though I may have not targeted them specifically, I noticed they just fall in that group. And so why not just target that list specifically? And these are practical ways that you guys can make $300 a day wholesaling real estate. It's just not like, I'm not just giving you all the theory or anything, but these are actionable steps to do in your real estate business. So make sure you go out and do those things. But yeah, looking at properties that the property owner owned this property for 15 years or more, and then just making sure that the equity is at least over 40% or around 50% or more. Whether you want to do it vacant or absentee, you can do that, but you can also target that list for owner occupied properties. The list is like the bloodline to your business. And so making sure you get good lists so your callers can call, or whether you can call, is essential. And so next, let me talk about marketing. So for me, like a beginner trying to hit this mark, $300 a day in their business, you have to get in front of the seller as close as you can. And to me, the closest way is through cold calling. So make sure you all cold call. You can do direct mail too. Actually, direct mail was the first marketing technique that I used to get my first deal. So whether it's postcards or letters, you can use postcards or you can use direct mail in order to get your first deal. But eventually it always leads to the phone. So that's the next thing, just making sure your cold calling technique, your scripts are correct, and you're able to just practice your skills of talking to a seller over the phone, being able to respond correctly to their objections, their rejections, their questions about different things. Just hammer down, just talking to as many people as you can, whether that's cold calling or people calling the number off of your direct mail piece. The more reps you get in that, the better you will be, the better that you can be more consistent into getting deals and just knowing how to deal with people and communicating with them effectively. All right, the next thing to hit this $300 a day mark in your business, and one that I made a mistake in and that I'm adjusting in my business right now, is scaling and hiring someone quickly, right? Like, you don't have to wait until you hit 6 figures in your business to hire a VA, a virtual assistant. I actually have a video on how to hire a virtual assistant in my wholesaling business. Be sure to check that video out. In that video, I just break down me hiring a cold caller using one of these virtual assistant website, and I use Upwork for this particular cold caller. But you can use different websites like Fiverr. I know there's this other one called like Online Jobs PH for finding virtual assistants in the Philippines. But essentially, as long as you get a deal or 2 or 3 and you have some cash reserves to pay someone $5 to $7 an hour to cold call for you, do it right away so you don't have to do it yourself, that you can concentrate on meeting the sellers, following up and different things like that. And then you can hire like a virtual assistant to handle all your transactions, to make sure they're sending the contracts to the title company, following up with the title company, asking them if they need anything in order to close the property, because this really takes all the weight off your shoulders in order for you to really scale your business and be consistent and have consistent cash flow in your business on a monthly basis. So number 2 is just hire quickly and scale in your business. All right, the third and final way I want to talk about is just develop relationships in this business. So hitting that mark also applies to meeting other wholesalers, meeting other flippers, getting active on your Facebook real estate groups. You know, I think a lot of times when you're on these groups, you can just kind of hear what people say, but you're not interacting. And that's a struggle that I face right now. Like, okay, how do I actually post valuable content or post my deals in an effective way that people appreciate what I'm posting and different things like that? And I'm learning what to do from here on out. But yeah, so just make sure you all go out there and join Facebook groups, go to the different meetups and different things like that, so you can learn how to develop these relationships and JV with other wholesalers so they can help you sell deals, so they can give you tips in your particular market. All right, and so now I'm just going to quickly run through the step-by-step way to get $300 a day. So number 1, make sure you get proper lists, and the list that I told you all before. I told you all on driving for dollars, high equity, high ownership years. And then we talked about hiring quickly a virtual assistant to handle paperwork, emails, or hiring a cold caller. And then number 3, how to develop relationships with other investors around your area, helping them out, providing value to them in their business. And I have a more in-depth guide on step-by-step how to get your first deal. In that video, I talk about just closing your first deal. I talk about the different softwares and platforms I use, so be sure to check out that video, and also talking about how to make $100,000 in 1 year or this year wholesaling real estate. And I talk more in depth, step by step, on what to do to consistently get that income. So make sure you all check out those videos. So this was kind of an overview, but I gave you all practical steps, practical ways that you all can scale in this business and hit those marks. All right, you all, make sure you all check Propstream link down below if you want to enter into this giveaway. I'll announce the winners sometime next week, people who signed up, who's eligible to get this Propstream giveaway and whatnot, or whoever won this Propstream giveaway. All right, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.